You. Sandel. You. You are returned. What sights await you within the manor? What has become of Lady Adamantine? You must tell me all. So she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know now whether the masked man you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, though misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am abettor to gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. I'll go to Minfilia. You're a tank, are you? Yeah. What you got? What is it? Be something to unlock that. Brave New Depths, yeah. Unlock 2. I don't really need to get that one yet. I'll get it on the way back, maybe. Into the Waking Sands. Welcome back, temu. Full glad am I to see you safely return. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Dwell's Wood? Two of La Brea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taught us it is beyond doubt then the Asians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realms against the threat unaided. We must needs alert the free nations to the presence of the elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Asians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Build that. Gil. Or Gil. Rare for Titan.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You'll be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Doo, 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 doo. Now what I want to get, the rest for the next area thing. Well, no, he's got to offer because it'll give me experience and it might push me to above level 30. I'm level 32. Need to keep ahead of the curve on this one. Okay, accept. Hail adventurer, you wear the expression of one who seeks new battlegrounds to hone your burgeoning skills. Do you not ask how Nedrick knows? He simply knows. Now tell me, are you perchance familiar with the sunken Temple of Khan? I will not hold it against you if you are not. The ruins are surface where the calamity split the ground asunder. After all, any road. It's a popular destination these days for adventurers looking for new frontiers to explore. If you're keen to join them, why not make the journey to southern Fadaland and visit the temple for yourself? What with the many dangers that lurk within the immortal flames are keeping close watch over the place. But a Lalafell by the name of Bibi Moo should be able to offer you passage. Okie dokie. Little Alamigo. No. Yeah, I thought so. Welcome to the sunken Temple of Khan, as what remains of it at least, used to be used by ancients by the ancients Baladians as a place to worship the sun goddess Azima. Much about the temple's history remains shrouded in mystery. While we have sent a research team into depths, I regret to say that the investigation proceeds at a snail pace. That is, when it proceeds at all. It would seem the Baladians have rigged the temple with all manners of devious traps and snares to deter temple robbers, no doubt. We have recruited adventurers to assist in disarming the traps, but be forewarned. Many who have entered have yet to return. Should you wish to brave the depths, we would welcome your aid. And now I'm up to level 33. Dungeon. 5. Minza. Hey, where next? Where next? Where next? Where next? It's up Death Castle. Infinite Death Castle. Right, where we're going? We're going this way. We're going to see. You. You, Riki. Hail adventurer, and welcome to the Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personal officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect, aha. Ahem. Forgive me, madam. Business then, it is as we told the Anti-Sendent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ugomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystal for the fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishment, Temu. On behalf of Limsa Laminza, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Temu personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Saiyagin and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address the primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned, but they are long disbanded and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to signs of the seventh dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And it was not the Lomensians way. And was it not the Lomensians who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I reclaim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Laminza's citizenry are, of course, our paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether. Further inland, the effect will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Temu? What are you gonna know? You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobold should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiations. This begins the case we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of the former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Luscosia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhaps you could ask him for me. I meanwhile shall seek his fellows. Okay, where we're going to? We're going to map. Oh, no. And need Tempest Gate. Tempest Gate. Where are we going to? We're going right up to the north. There. Okay, we've got a challenge on our way. That is my challenge log. Currency. Beauty. Logs. Shift H. Shift H. Battles. Need to kill 100 enemies with my chocobo, which I've done 20 at the moment. That's waiting for minigames. I've not done that one yet. Where's that one? Over there. We need. Right, let's see what you got. Lay down your bed and sons, come drain a pant with me. We'll have a grand old time, find ye a lass or free. You gonna say something, Victoria, or just keep staring? Ah, you want to know about the company of heroes? Ah, ye hells, price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye, considering yourself lucky, lass. Old Tratchtown was the company's best tacksman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Ah, you just give me money. More money. It's through. Gahaha, so you wanted to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess, you mean that bastard Titus, aye? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit ye, girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Oh, just like that. Hey, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero. I have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me ye only care about learning the secret tactics we used to best old Titus. Well, too bad, 'cause now I'm not feeling charitable. If ye so damn desperate, then why don't ye do me a favour and kill those rats that've made a nest by the windmill? Just south of here. I do that now. Then we'll talk. Okay, rat's nest. And they're dead. And they're dead too. Ah, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Save me the hassle of... never mind. Gold. Talking about... Nah. What, ye still asking about how we beat Titus? I do know, Venturer, it was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10-score battles could rely upon. I want to teach ye, I truly do, but unless ye prove ye have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you'd need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gobbu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour mill here, so ye ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Course, I ain't asking ye to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Anyway, who don't ye try heading due west and stand in lookout, 'cause a Gobju comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling ye more about old Titus. You're a pain in the bum. You know you are. Yeah, copy. Okay, that's the got you killed. Quick as a flash. Hey, you again, then. That Gobbu that was harassing the millers is dead? Didn't think ye had it in ye, Venturer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm not so sure if I should tell you our secret. Now, what again? 156, 39, 60, 41. 81 seems to be the best one. Next quest. As I was saying, I still don't think if you've got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you eat slow, Tractium, you in here drinking again? If you are, that Gobbu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleave the beast skull in two with me trusty axe I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me. Of course, ain't that right, friend? Tell me true, was it Tractium who slew the Gobbu, or was it you? Gee, what are you saying? It's me, Tractium, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a sudden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Aye, well, see, Titus was what we and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of sagging shite I have ever heard. Both of you outside will learn the truth the Lamentian way. Tractium, if you didn't slay that Gobbu, you may consider your contract revoked. Yeah, don't look at me. You're the one who's boasting about killing things and never did. Like, what do you expect? Proceed. How come I get a large boulder? You get a small boulder, I get large one. How's that one? Okie dokie. And you lost. Try cheating and still lost. It's like, what's the point in cheating if you can't win the fight? It's a bit pointless. Alright, I admit I lied about being in the company of heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering Trachian. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It was just that I keep getting turned away by all the folks I asked for work, and I panicked. The last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but he went and believed me, so Look, his name was Weiskate. Alright, Weiskate. He'll tell ye how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then. Tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. Okay. You can have a glacial green. Go on, take it. Now we're going to Costa del Sol. Yeah. Good job I'm not that far from it. Pardon, you wish to slay the lords of Crag? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourself heroes then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I laboured for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in infinite hellfire and lived. She is blessed with the powers that protect her from the primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of Inferno. We knew full well the risk and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge to know how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. Woman who can't be tempered, useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and fell proud, but each victory was brought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the powers you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I grant you that. You deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Angora on a whim. Be plain, I do not wish to see you given your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have you assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security of the Master Gegaruju's estate. Perhaps you can demonstrate your ability to attend into one of our... Ye God, man, have you heard nothing as I said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gate. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? You dislike my conditions, and you are welcome to find your own way into the Angora Mora. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to ask you whence who the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are best Titan forever. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Even the dirty works to others, are we? Hey, very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids. However trifling, remember the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. Right now, oh yeah. Right, oh, let's see what you got. Master Gegajuro's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Sail in Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. We just brought a leg, you know. Sliced its leg off and just brought that. How's that proof? Yeah, right way. Right, the destination's here. Okay, okay. And that's the who dead? Onto that. Wall looks a bit low. Is that enough? And you back to it. You. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? However, lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Next. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gegajuru wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gegajuru desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Temu, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chief requires. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I have you travel to the Self Shroud and speak with Landanel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associates did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lords of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Or no. Yes. Yes. Early and closer to the end of your ability. 35 minute warding is to remove enfeeblement. Tammy's pay. And the next one, which is going to be decent. I'm going to say that Kid Trap shouldn't attack me because I'm like half a dozen levels above it. But you never know with this place. Mindland's Condor, oh yeah, you'll attack me. If I've got a Chocobo game, then that means I've probably been around here at some point. I'm gonna get here for 8 point anyway, so... Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Temu. The ingredients you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course, simply in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my petition by openly assisting you. From me you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. No, I don't want you. I want the main person, not the person in the back. Let me be clear, this business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest, travelling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are by and large an unforgiving lot. Dato here being a rare exception. I had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen. With no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. To understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. Now then, where were we? Ah, yes, the egg. The first thing you must do is deal with the sentries patrolling the adamantoids' breeding grounds. Poaching is illegal in Britannia. In case you were unaware, a shame we have so few whalers to spare, especially with brownie brushes almost in season. Matrons forfind. It's a Jeric flies claims the crop before we receive additional sentries. Aye, we will also soon need barrels of sting brew to weaken and warn off the pest. But if any of the falcon were found near the shrooms before we can take preventive measures, we would be forced to shift our patrols immediately. You will, of course, notify me if you encounter any agaric flies in the vicinity of the lower pass, yes? Right, where are we going? We're going. Oh. Oh wait. What's this bridge? Travel that way. I don't want that travel. I want to go this way and that way. It might be an idea to kill you. Let's see what we've got here. You're trying to kill it without. But it,